All right, y'all. So this week's episode of Lovers and Friends was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got. Okay, so the episode starts off with Premier and Jamil having to choose who they would like to take on a date. And I'm like, okay, cool. So again, I guess they just left the other guys that didn't get picked, I'm guessing. But Jamil ended up choosing the guy we always thought he was going to choose. What's his name? Thomas, I think. And the object of the game or the show is for the friends to also choose somebody. They chose David, the cheerleader with the little hair at the top. He was given very much the other guy from the Shit We Do for Love. But I actually thought it was the same guy, but it's not. So, yeah, so he was chosen and Thomas was chosen. And for Premier, he chose Dennis, the guy we all love, honey. Beautiful smile. He had the all white on. That all white, I can handle, okay? I don't really go for the all white, but baby, if you show up at my door wearing that and you look like that, I'm gonna let you on in. Now, his friends had chose what's his name? Aaron. And I don't mean to be shady. All of this region right here just gives me equestrian. Mammal. And now, fish. Well, no, it do give me fish. Speaking of fish, girl. So Jamil takes Thomas on the date. They go to, it looked like they was going to some ice cream place. But if you look real good at the logo in the back, it was the Bagel Brothers. So unless they selling ice cream down to the bagel station, what would y'all say? Or maybe it was a strip center. That's not the business. That's not even my business. Okay, let's move past it. They got to talking. And then I don't know how they ended up on open relationships, girl. I don't even know why. If this is our first date, why are we talking about the possibility of dating other people? Focus on me. Ain't that what we hear? I need you to keep your eyes on the goddamn prize, bitch. And then they got to talking about cheating. And Jamil was like, every guy I've ever dated has always cheated on me and lied to me. I'm like, okay, yeah, the same old, the same old sad love song. Then he get in his confessional and it's like, almost every guy I've dated cheated on me. Now, wait a minute. I don't like when people, I like continuity. And this is, that fabric with all the holes in it was mesh? It may have just been a slip of the tongue, but for me, for somebody who always says this, you shouldn't have no slip up, honey. You just told us last week it was every goddamn dude. You just told this man it was every goddamn man. Now with us again, it's almost doesn't count. And this episode was real kind of it was slow. But it was slow. Because when it was going off and they was like, next week, I'm like, I know. Maybe that's good television, that it was over and I wanted more because I need more. I needed more from this episode. But anyway, they was sharing cute little stories about the worst date they ever had. Thomas had a girlfriend walk in on him one time while he was, not walk in, but he was sitting down at the date. And the girlfriend walked in and was like, with a man, with anybody, bitch, I'm your girlfriend. If I was your woman. Okay, I'm your, well, all that didn't happen, but I had to color her in because, girl, it was lackluster. And then it was time for Premier's Day. As y'all can see, I was really just trying to prolong this to make this a long video, but, girl, y'all didn't give me much to work with. I'm squeezing blood out of a turnip with it. I mean, not really, girl. It was something to talk about, but it wasn't much to talk about. It was 2 scenes. So then it was Premier and Aaron. And girl, don't ever admit to somebody that you're nervous. If I was going to do that, I would do that later on. Once we're officially dating and we're together, we done had sex a couple times, I would then tell you, child, the first time I met you, I was about to shit my fucking pants. I was so nervous. Oh my goodness. Once you're comfortable with somebody, then you let them know that you were once nervous. But that's how you own it. That's what they tell you in therapy. But girl, don't listen to her. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. She already married. She got her degree. She got her job, okay? And also, another reason why you don't want to do that is because you don't know what that triggers in his mind. That was one of the things he picked up on, because when he was in his confessional, he was like, Aaron said he had a few drinks before he got here. That's cool, because I mean, you were trying to make it okay, but it stuck out to you that the boy had to drink to be comfortable enough to come around you. Most of us drink to be around people we've never met before and people that we like or are trying to make a great impression with. But we ain't say, oh, girl, I had to down a whole bunch. Girl, I just don't even know what I was drinking. I was just downing everything because I didn't have the courage to come. No, we're not doing that. I mean, we doing it, but we're not talking about it. But I admire your courage, and I admire your honesty. So y'all sit down and y'all talking, and homeboy then goes down the rabbit hole. Here we go with rabbit hole. Thank you, El Teddy. Thank you. Me and YB been saying rabbit hole since you been saying rabbit hole. Anyway, Aaron then tells him that he is an artist. Then he says he is a mix of Cardi B and Meg. He is a mix of Cardi B and And then Premier is like, well, bitch, why don't you sing something? First of all, whoever told you that you in any way compared to Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B hates you. They fucking hate you. They told you this knowing that you would walk. I know you walked away with your chest out, but they laughed. We all the way home at the level of confidence they instilled in you by telling you that you compared to Cardi B and fucking Megan Thee Stallion. They knew that you was gonna wear that with a cloak of pride, bitch. You was gonna wear that and scream it to the mountaintops. You may even take it to the national airwaves of YouTube. And they were completely okay with it. They don't love you at all. I am all for speaking life into somebody. I'm all for encouraging somebody. But bitch, blatantly lying, that was probably the same person who told you could sing. Because, bitch, when Premier asked you to open your mouth and sing something, your Cardi B / Megan Thee Stallion ass said, Aaron, what the fuck was that? What in the... Well, you know, it's missing all the guitar. No, it's missing all the fucking talent. That's what it's missing. It's missing the actual talent. You... Oh my God, these girls, these reality TV show girls, like, oh my Lord. Fuck it. Y'all can't sing. Y'all cannot. I understand going for your dreams. But baby, now I said it before and I'm going to say it again. If you need all the works, the wows and the wonders to be attached to your voice, in order for you to sound good when the record is done, that's not you. That's not talent. Did I mention he sings country music? Comparing himself to Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. With a fan base called the AB Baddies. Where's my juice? Okay. I quit! Pack this shit up, because I'm done. And then we move on in the date or whatever, and the boy has he don't know if he have a high or low sex drive. And, well, I do like the way he said it, though. He was like, preheat the oven before you stick the meat in. I'm getting conflicting stories from people who watch this show. Some people are telling me that Premier is a bottom, so he won't be sticking his meat in anything, sis. So maybe y'all should get an understanding of that. While y'all asking questions, y'all need to get established who gonna be playing whose role in the bedroom. Because if y'all both bend over once the lights go down, we gonna have a problem. So in this episode, we find out that Aaron can cook and Premier cannot. And the reason why Premier cannot cook is because when he was a child, he was told he couldn't go in the kitchen. He had no permission, or he had to ask for permission, rather, to go into the kitchen. Now, I know y'all look at me when I tell these stories or I compare myself to people and y'all like, bitch, did you grow up with a butler? No, I didn't. We just had a very unconventional way of doing things. I'm guessing. I thought it was normal. I have never in my life had to ask to go into the kitchen. Yes, when I was little, I asked for things that I wanted out of the kitchen, like juice or water or whatever. And if I couldn't fix it myself, someone would fix it for me. But I was never restricted from the... It's a house. Like, you know what? But then again, I had a family member whose parents restricted him from a certain room. Like, used to lock the door and everything. So maybe it was just my household that was different. I mean, we had our problems too, but girl, keeping me from the kitchen, a bitch gotta eat, okay? And a bitch gotta save. I understand you got Uber Eats and all this, but goddamn, you got your own kitchen. You don't gotta restrict yourself from it, bitch. Girl, you know how much money you spending? And then you Uber Eats and don't you got a car? Go get it yourself. They charge you extra to deliver it. Like, that's just lazy, Premier. Like, oh my goodness. That shit is gonna catch up with you. You gonna be walking around here as big as Junie. You don't want that. I'm not saying wait on you isn't a good thing. But when it's not shaped right and you look like a car battery, then it's not a good thing. Junie was shaped like a bell pepper. Like, that is embarrassing. I mean, the clothes alone. But bitch, once you take the clothes off, did you really think you was gonna get yours? Yes, you was giving auntie vibes. Yes, they could relate to you, but girl, I can relate to Whoopi Goldberg. Do you think I'm knocking her DMs down trying to fuck? Like, girl, poof. No, ma'am. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. That was the episode. Next week, we see the date, or lack thereof, between Jamil and David, which is the cheerleader person, that homeboy. And see, that would have been great. So y'all could share y'all stories. Y'all was both cheerleaders. Y'all could have shared cheer stories. We are aggressive. Give me a G. Give me a O. Because David said no. Because, according to that text message, and you know I paused it, David was like, baby, I'm not going to be able to come. I had met somebody, and it's just not going to work out between me and you. It's going to be me and Mrs. Jones, not me and Mrs. Jamil. So, poof la boof. And then we know that Premier is going to meet up with Dennis, but we don't see anything in regards to that date. I just can't wait to see it, honey, because I just know it's going to be everything. I hope I'm not wrong about Dennis. I really hope he's a good time. But that was the episode, y'all. It was given what it was given, so I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Same place, same time.